Hey guys, today I thought I would do a review of wigs, doll wigs. This was requested a few times and it takes a little bit of maneuvering to get all these dolls, but I did want to share with you my tips and kind of the lessons learned along the way as I've bought wigs for my groove dolls. The first thing I wanted to talk about was that in addition to seeing a color or a style online, because typically we buy our wigs online, you do need to be aware that there are so many different types of wigs out there based on like the quality, the depth of the color. A lot of times what you see online is not what you get. And even price point can't really tell you if you're going to get a good wig or not. So I don't want you to be discouraged because I think there's a lot of really, really good, well-priced wigs out there. The first thing I wanted to show you was stock wigs. So with groove dolls, obviously they come with wigs and you really don't know what you're gonna get. And I wanted to show two of my stock dolls because my Mad Hatter here has one of the worst stock wigs, I think, ever. His wig is super dry. It's very frizzy, not a great quality wig, a great color, but not a great quality. Let me put him down. And then on the other side of that, you've got Pullip Alley, and I think she was one of the lower priced Pullip dolls, but her wig is fantastic. I mean, it is very, very soft. You can tell it's frizzy because I've played with it, but she has a fantastic wig. So I just want you to think about the wig that the doll comes with before you go changing it up. So the first, I'm going to kind of walk through my wigs by price point. And the first batch of wigs here, these first 5 girls, are wigs that came from eBay. Now these are sellers that are usually based in Asia and really vary wildly on the quality and the price. So from the left here, I probably paid, I think, $10 for these first 2 wigs. And you can just, I mean, this one is beautiful and great in color, great style. You can't see the wig cap. This was a fantastic buy. Love this color. But then this one, which was also $10, has this kind of weird wave that I can't seem to fix. You can see the wig cap. It's a little thinner. So, these are the same wigs, but sold by multiple different sellers. Now, next to her here is a wig I got kind of in homage to Princess Leia. And this one of the things I should note is the size of the wig. Usually I buy an 8 to 9 inch wig or a 9 to 10. This was an 8 to 9 and it is very, very tight on her head. A fantastic style, I think good quality, but it was very hard to keep on her head. So when you get that issue, I just want to show this, you can get wig caps. So like Cool Cat and other vendors will sell wig caps that'll help you keep your wigs on. So I just want to make sure I mention that. But this is a really good wig. I probably paid closer to $15 for this one. And then these next 2 girls, who are 2 of my favorites, these wigs were, like this is a synthetic mohair. I think this is also a synthetic mohair. These are fantastic wigs. They're a little bit more expensive at probably $20 US, sold by eBay vendors. Great quality, very thick. Even just paying a few extra dollars, you can get a lot more for your money. Actually, I think this one's just synthetic. It's got a little bit of a softer quality to it. All right, so moving on from eBay wigs, another option are the My Select wigs. Now these are different styled wigs that came from Groove themselves as part of the My Select line. They are limited in style and color, but I will tell you that for about $20 to $22 US, you're going to get beautiful, beautiful, soft, thick wigs, and they are very large for a pull-up doll's head. I think just to be kind of flexible for different groove dolls, but this is a great option if you're just starting and you just want a good quality wig just to start playing with. And next to them, you can see these 2 very colorful wigs in blue. Now this is a US seller. I got these wigs from Blue Blood Dolls. And the reason why I went with them was because of these colorful wigs. They have an eBay store. and I just noticed that a lot of their wigs were different. So you'll see some of these more higher price point wig vendors that don't offer these kind of variety of colors and styles. These are very good quality, a little wild, so just something to be aware of. But again, I will put all the links for you if you're interested in doing a little online shopping yourself. And then on the very end here, my Pullip Saras, she is wearing a Monique doll wig, and Monique does these fantastic like synthetic mohair wigs. You can get them at a very good price. I would say around $20 US, maybe a little less. Very, very soft. Just something to note about the Monique wigs that I've noticed is that the styles can be a little bit dated. So if you're looking to do like a disco girl or like a 60s hippie girl, they have a lot of those styles. But if you can kind of work around that, those are fantastic wigs. So let me show you kind of the higher price point wigs now. Okay, so now we're kind of moving toward more of the higher end price point doll wigs. But first, before I switch into my Leek World Lutz Naturame wigs, I wanted to do a quick comparison and see if you can tell the difference between an expensive wig and a more affordable wig. So one of these two wigs, they're the exact same color, or very close. I paid $10 US for, and the other one I paid $30 US for with shipping. So I just wanted to see if, just based on color and what you can see kind of in the video, if you can tell which one is which. Okay, if you can't guess, this one is a Leek World wig, and I paid $30 US for it. There's a little bit more style to it. The quality is a little bit better. You can see that braid. And then this one, although it is beautiful, is a lot more simple in style, but still very thick, very beautiful, and just goes to show you that it's not just about money. All right, so next to them are, just speaking about Leek World wigs, these next three girls are Leek World wigs. So Leek World does two different kinds of wigs. They do a mohair wig, which is very, very pricey at about, I think with shipping involved, close to $40 US, but they are glorious. And then they also do their regular synthetic wigs, which are beautiful, come in a ton of styles. This one was, I believe, an art wig, so it has a little more color to it. But even though they are very, very beautiful, you do need to be aware that they're going to cost you about $25 to $28, maybe even more, just for the wig. And then because they come from overseas, the shipping charge is, I believe, $22. So you need to factor that in. Usually I like to do a group order, so it kind of cuts down on the shipping. So those are those three girls. And then the next three girls I think are very comparable to Leek World. These are Lutz wigs, also based overseas in Asia. And again, very beautiful wigs, lots and lots of styles. I think Lutz offers more color choices than Leek. And their shipping cost is just as high, so something to consider when you're placing an order, that even though the wigs might seem a couple of dollars less than Leek World, you're going to pay probably a little bit more in shipping. But beautiful styles. I love this yellow wig. She's so pretty. And then last but not least, I always say it wrong. I don't know if it's Natrum. These wigs are pure mohair wigs. They are gloriously beautiful and huge and crazy, super, super soft. They will make a difference in your doll. They will make your doll completely different. They are very, very pricey at around $40 US. I believe they're handmade. Everyone's going to be unique, so you're getting a real one-of-a-kind piece, but worth the money. I don't know if I could have too many of those, but those are great Christmas gifts if anybody's, no, I'm just kidding, just joking. Anyway, so those are kind of my tips and my review of my doll wigs. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.